Hello Dragonlings, this is a video I've been meaning to record for a while and haven't gotten around to it until now. I participated in hashtag Sept100K challenge last month, and I wanted to talk about how I did it, what I did, and everything I worked on, because I mentioned in my writing videos that I was working on multiple projects, and I wanted to show you charts and images showing exactly what all I worked on during the month. And that's what this video is. I used two programs to track my word counts. I used Microsoft Office Excel, and I created an Excel sheet in which I was tracking my daily word counts. It also tracks my editing page counts, my total for each individual project, as well as my monthly total and my daily total. It was calculating a lot of stuff. Then, it being said, I was also using a website known as WordKeeper Alpha, which I'll have a link listed below, in order to track my writing as well. So, as you can see on your screen, this is the Excel sheet I was working with. It has my projects listed on the far left-hand column and the date listed across the top. On the far right, that column that says project total, it has individual totals for each project for the month, and then the monthly total is a word count total completely. At the bottom of the chart, there is daily totals that added basically all the word counts up that I wrote on various projects each day, and then the very bottom has the editing page count totals that when I was doing a little bit of editing. Going on to the next chart, this is from WordKeeper Alpha. It was an image I downloaded from WordKeeper Alpha, and it shows the daily average I was supposed to be meeting of 3,334 words, and whether or not I met those goals at all, which sometimes I did and sometimes I didn't. There was only 2 days I didn't write at all. There's a lot of extra days that are blank because the way this chart worked, it was including October as well, which I took out all the dates for the word counts for, but since it wasn't part of that challenge. This next chart I like a little bit better than that first one. It looks more like the NaNoWriMo chart, where it shows you where you are versus where you're supposed to be daily in order to meet your final goal, which I had set to 100K for this particular goal, since it was supposed to be the 100K challenge. And it shows where I got to. It looks almost exactly like a NaNoWriMo site chart, which is what I like about it. This final chart takes all of the word counts that I was inputting and separates them based on the projects I was working on. As you can see from this chart, like the Excel sheet, it's basically just a bar graph of what my Excel sheet was already showing. The different projects I was working on are shown, and it has different colors to represent each project. I did not write anything in general. I'm not even certain why that is included on this chart, as I didn't write anything and I didn't sort any of my word counts into general. In fact, I don't see anything listed under general now that I'm looking at it, which is good because I didn't write anything in general. Most of my writing fell under my bullet journal and planner, which I've been trying to update and get up to date, my website and blog posts, which I try to stay on top of ahead of time. I try to schedule blog posts, so instead of writing them day of. So there's been a lot of writing there as well. In the future, I will probably not track anything dealing with my bullet journal, my website, or outlining, just because I want to focus more on individual projects. The Daily Brain Dump is like a journal that project I was working on just to get all my thoughts and processes out versus putting stuff in blog posts and writing and stuff. It was strange, but it worked. But in the future, I hope to do more of just individual writing projects versus tracking all around writing. It was interesting to track all of my writing to see what I was doing where, but at the same time, this chart feels really skewered because there wasn't a lot of novel project writing going on, if that makes any sense. It makes it look like I was doing a lot less writing in actual novels than I was, just because of how much I was doing in the bullet journal, the brain dump, the website and blog posts, which I do a lot of anyway. In the future, I think I'm going to track that less, or not at all, I should say, at least not in WordKeeper Alpha. I'll continue tracking it in my Excel sheet for the most part, just because it'll be interesting to do another video later and see how they compare to one another. That is all I have for you guys today. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.